Wellness Gym friends, welcome to a brand new stretching mobility video. It's going to be a very short, very sweet, full body, very relaxed flow. Perfect for any time of the day. For me, this is perfect on a day that I'm not training. So on a Tuesday, Thursday, or a weekend, or it can be done anytime. Come to the stand at the front of your mat. Big roll back with those shoulders, open up the chest, let that spine move, let those ribs flare open, everything completely opposite that we do in our fitness. When we're engaging everything and draw everything in, let that spine move, big shoulder circles. And take 3 forward, inhale, exhale at the bottom. 2 more, inhale, exhale at the bottom. Last one, inhale. Exhale at the bottom. Nice work. Stand nice and tall. Draw that belly in gently. Open up those hands. Sweep those arms up. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge at the hip. Hands to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, big step back with the right foot. Coming into a nice low lunge. Breath right here. If you can, untuck those back toes, so tops of the feet on the floor. Place your hands on top of that knee and then push away, opening up that chest. One more breath, big inhale. And then can you keep your upper body where it is without pushing away, and then just take your hands, fingertips down towards the floor. 2 more big breaths, big inhale. Big exhale. Oh, this is a nice one for that hip flexor. Big inhale. Woo. Big exhale. Hands down towards the floor. Come into child's pose. But knees together. Forehead towards the floor. And then grab hold of your heels. Now you can stay right here or drawing that forehead towards the floor. Lift those hips up a little bit for a back stretch. So inhale, lift those hips up. Exhale, back down. One more. Forehead to the floor. Inhale, lift those hips up. Exhale, back down. Nice work. Come up to all fours. Cat-cow. So open up those knees slightly. Inhale, chest forward, eyes forward. Exhale, round. One more. Inhale. Exhale, round. Tuck those toes. Shift your hips up. Downward dog. And then slowly walk your feet back towards the front of the mat. Slowly ragdoll up. And let's take that to the other side. Inhale, sweep those arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down. This time, big step back with that left foot, coming to a nice low lunge. On your next breath, draw your core in, draw your ribs in. Place your hands, I like to interlace them, on top of that right knee. And then push away, lifting up that chest. One more breath right here. And then can you release your hands, keep your upper body where it is without leaning it forward, and just bring your hands out to the sides, fingertips down. One more breath. And release. Nice work. Take those hands down. Come back into that child's pose position. This time, knees together, but bring the arms in front. Spider fingertips, drop that chest down. So your ribs should be right on top of your thighs here. One more breath. Big inhale. Let it go. Exhale. Nice work. Come forward, come to a seated position. Open up those feet nice and wide, heading into a wide leg forward fold. So heels down, toes up. I always like to, I got a bit of flesh on my glutes, so remove that flesh so the sit bones are driving right down towards the floor. And then just from here, big inhale. Exhale, slowly come forward. Try not to let the knees fall in, the toes fall in. Try and keep the toes up, knees open, forearms down towards the floor. Big breaths, big inhale. Continue with this. Can you push your hands into the floor? Lift your chest, lift your elbows off the floor. So inhale. Exhale, can you come down deeper? One more. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, come down. One more breath right here. Beautiful. Slowly come up. Let's go over to the left. So I'm going to take my left fingertips and just tuck them right on the inside. So elbow on the inside of the thigh, fingertips underneath that calf. And then inhale that right arm up. And come on over. So lots of variations here. I remember doing this pose or this position in a yoga class in Vancouver once, and then realizing very quickly I was surrounded by ballet dancers because they work sort of their ear right to their knee. So for me, I'm going to take this top arm, place it behind my head, and then push the back of my head into the arm, and I instantly feel an opening in that shoulder. But you are wanting to be a little bit more side on to get this side stretch as opposed to be, belly facing forward. 2 more breaths. Big inhale. Big exhale. 1 more inhale. Lift slightly. Exhale, get a little bit deeper. Beautiful. Sweep to the other side. Fingertips right underneath. Elbow comes on the inside. Inhale, lift that left arm up. For me, placing it behind my head. Big inhale to lengthen. Exhale, can you come a little bit deeper? 2 more. Flow with that breath. Big inhale. Beautiful. Exhale, release. Nice work. Draw those knees towards each other. Take them for a little side to side sweep. Already, I feel like I've moved. I feel stretched. I feel like I'm in the side of my body. It feels good. Beautiful. Okay, keep going. Meet me back on all fours for a couple more cat-cows. Inhale, chest forward, eyes forward. Exhale, round. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, round. Keep on rounding. Shift those hips up and back. Downward dog. Beautiful. Slowly walk your feet towards your hands. Hands towards your feet. And then slowly ragdoll up. Beautiful. We're just going to go for a little squat session here. So we're just going to do 5 squats. Nice deep sumo squats. So toes facing forward. We're going to keep the hands in our center. So you can do prayer hands. You can make fists. Or if you need to, place your hands on your hips. But inhale, let's go down. Inhale. Exhale with that breath. 4 more. 3 more. Last 2. Get nice and tall as you come to stand. Last 1. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Take a big step towards the front of your mat. Let's flow to the floor. Inhale, sweep the arms up with that. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, place those hands, step back, high plank position, or bring your knees to the floor. Now we're going to do a full chaturanga here, so elbows come behind, sweep through, upward dog, or cobra. And then keep those knees together as we're going to do 1 more child's pose in this position. 1 more grabbing at the heels. And 1 more forehead towards the floor. Lift those hips up. One more breath right here. Exhale all the way down. Whew, nice work. Okay, come onto your back. So swivel those legs round. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Roll all the way down. And let's add a little bit of a twist here. So draw those knees in, give yourself a bit of a hug, why not? And then just take those knees, squeeze them together, open up those arms, and take them all the way over to the right. Big breaths here, all the way into the ribs. It's very common that on a daily basis, we literally breathe just into our chest. So bringing it right down into the rib cage, right down to that very lower belly. Beautiful. Draw those knees up. I'm going to just shift my hips over to the right as I bring my knees all the way over to the left. Again, big belly breaths. Fantastic for the digestion. Adding these big breaths with this twist in the body. Two more breaths. Beautiful. Bring those knees back up through the chest. Place them on the floor. We're going to do 3 bridges together. So first one, let's do our robot arms. Back of the arms into the ground. Press lower back, middle back, upper back into the ground. Lift those hips up. Squeeze into those glutes. Hold here for one big breath. And slowly come on down. You could do that 2 more times, or you can go a little bit deeper in the shoulders. So lift on up. I'm going to lengthen those arms nice and long. I'm going to take one shoulder underneath, then the other one, and then interlace my hands, pushing my hands, backs of my arms into the floor as I lift those hips, opening up the chest. Chin away from the chest also. Try not to be cramped here. And slowly coming down. Ooh, that one can be quite intense if you haven't done it in a while. Just draw those knees together. Last one, all together. So again, robot arms, interlace, whatever works for you. I'm going to lift on up. Walk one shoulder underneath, walk the other one. Make sure my feet are firm on the floor. Make sure my fist is firm on the floor. One more breath. And slowly coming down. Nice work. Draw those knees in. A little rock and roll back to seated. Then come up to a seated position. Finishing off, you can be on your knees, you can be on a chair. If you can, be crisscross. And then we're going to take the right arm or right fingertips down towards the floor. Lift that left arm up, sweep over. Exhale, take those left fingertips towards the floor. Right arm, sweep over. Beautiful. Use your breath here. This is our finisher. We're going to go for 10. So inhale to the right. Exhale to the left. Make these long inhales, long exhales. That's 3. That's 4. Rooting your sit bones down towards the floor, thinking long spine. Okay, 2 more each way. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. One more exhale. Beautiful. Bring those hands to the front of the knees. Just sit nice and tall. Draw that chin in a little bit. Draw those ribs in a little bit so we're not sticking out. Ladies, if you did this in the morning, whew, I hope you are ready for your day. I feel a little bit more open. The breath is flowing. Let's bring on a brand new day. Namaste.